Hi guys, welcome into our weekly live stream as always at 6 p.m. London. Today we're going to have a little bit of a shorter stream, but as always answer questions, and participants that do ask questions will be able to receive tokens for the announced questions on the live stream. So a couple of news for today, guys. First of all, our anniversary of Grand Time Project is coming up. As a reminder, on December 26th, and as the a little, I wouldn't say, probably I would say a little present for ourselves. We decided to create to record a song with a video clip for our community, and it will be a song of Grand Time that we with the main team sang together. We created it, the lyrics, the music, everything, and it was recorded in a professional studio. Again, none of us are musicians or singers, so it is the first experience, and it was done from the bottom of our hearts, expressing all the emotions and the philosophy, I would say, of the project. So I hope that we're gonna like it once it is done. The video is already recorded. It was recorded in Chicago last time I was there, since all three of us were together, and it is I think quite done. I already listened to it. There's a couple of things that we're editing right now video wise, but that should be done in a couple of days. So that song will be posted on the day of our anniversary, and I'm very, very excited that we've done it, because I think it sounds really good, but we'll see what the community thinks. So that is one thing. Another thing that I wanted to talk about today is that we're going to be creating soon, most likely in the beginning of January, a pretty big event for Grand Time in Silicon Valley. We partnered up with a couple of hosts of events in the area that are related to Web3 industry, obviously, and not only Web3. There will be a lot of Web3 startups on our event. There will be some investors joining to our event. There will be marketing companies, and we are going to explain what we do. We're going to spread the word about our micro tasks and educate local startups and beginning companies and pretty mature companies as well of how Grand Time can be used. So that is also that we are planning to do in the beginning of next month. Other than that, I will not have more news today. If we have questions, I'm ready to answer them. If not, we're going to cover a couple of more things, but let's see if we have questions first.
Yeah, we have some questions. And the first question comes from Nikolai Borisov. Rafael, thanks to the events, meetings, and conferences in Silicon Valley, have there been potential investors who are ready to invest in our project when FUD resumes?
Obviously, when flood resumes, not only us but many other companies that are ready to accept investments are going to be able to do it, because when the economic situation gets to the point where investors, venture capital funds, family-owned businesses, angel investors, and the rest of the people and companies that are doing this, doing investments as their business, are going to be actively investing in newer startups. And yes, there are a couple of investors and funds that are very motivated to invest in us and are waiting for the time period that is going to be better for everyone to invest in Grand Time. And one of those companies, I usually don't say official names, but since this is we basically got a soft commitment. Soft commitment is a commitment on words. that the investment is going to be done is the incubator that we participated in for 6 weeks. So they are pretty committed to invest a pretty large amount of money in us once the situation, overall situation in crypto space improves a little better than it is now, and also they are waiting for a lead investor and actually helping in many ways to spread a word about ourselves to the local venture capital funds that they know in order for them to take a look at Grand Time. So yes, there are venture capitals that are interested in investing in Grand Time. We have one soft commitment that it is going to be done, and our job, I would say, is for the next few months to focus on building the platform, on building the community, and focusing on what we do best in order to be prepared for the next flood. And also, since this question was mentioned, I was going to say that the time of a bear market is the best time for all the companies that know how to build and are creating something new on market to start existing, because when flood happens, basically everybody's getting I mean, most of the companies are getting funded, and fundraising process is not as hard as it is now. Since it is hard now, the competition is on a different level. And the reason why is because nobody's getting funded, and most of the people that are not getting funded either stop doing what they do and close their projects, or they keep building and building better because they have more time. As I mentioned many times on other live streams, and actually with our guest on the previous live stream, fundraising is just like a second job. It's not easy. It's not how we see it in the movies when you're walking on the street of the Silicon Valley and you see a billionaire and you just tell him about what you do and you get funded. Yes, there were situations like this in the history, but 99% of the time it's a very, very hard work, and you basically spend all your time during the day, the majority of the time of the day, pitching, talking, proving, answering questions, changing your decks, and almost not spend any time on actually building your product and improving your product, because there are, as I've mentioned again, there are many steps of the fundraising. Let's say if you're in a pre-seed stage or a seed stage, that's a very early, uh, part of the building of the project. And a lot of times, if it's an early, pre-seed stage of the investment, companies might not even have a website. They might have an idea on the pitch deck and a perfect explanation of their business plan and the vision for the future. So when companies starts to raise capital on these kind of stages, obviously they're spending all their time for a certain amount of days, weeks, and months. Most of the time it's months to raise the investment. And while this is happening, there's no improvements on the product side. And today, since this whole thing on the investment is kind of paused, all of those companies, if they're not closing, they're building. And when all the companies start to build, the competition rises. And I actually like it, because I think that during the bear market, when everybody builds, there will be many more booming projects on the next run. There will be a lot of new currencies on exchanges that will be very popular, not only because of the hype, but also because of the technologies that are behind those currencies. And this is what I'm waiting for. This is why I am excited. And I think that, not that I think, I believe and I see that since we are in this process right now and we see what's going on and we're participating in all this, we're definitely get great results. And I'm not very worried about fundraising. I know it is going to happen. It's just everything happens when it has to, and our job is to focus on what we do best, which is building the community and thinking of or creating the product that will become very popular and will also, and other companies will also use it. Not only companies, but users. Thank you very much for the question. If we have more, I am ready to answer more.
Yeah, we have some questions, but you answered them in your speech. So I see a question from Nikolai Borisov. Rafael, what will be the project's own crypto exchange and the project Meta Universe? What are the implications of this for the project?
If you're talking about the exchange and metaverse, this is something that is not on the, I would say, first list of the things that we're doing right now. Just to keep the community informed, what we're building now is we're building the couple of landing pages for the tests to offer services of ambassadors and micro tasks, and we're going to be testing those landing pages with certain marketing channels to see what services are gaining more popularity among businesses and users. And then obviously once we do that and we see that we're based on our tokenomics and everything, the system works and our product becomes popular. Obviously, we're working on the landing page of the protocol as well right now to collect the white list of companies that would be interested to participate in the protocol. And the metaverse would be kind of a next step of when we have a fully working platform once we obviously get funded, because in order to start working on an absolutely new part of the business that we're doing right now, metaverse and protocol would be that part, and we will need funds to start building that. So as of right now, this is not the part that we're doing the full force of work of our programmers and the community. But in the very near future, we will start. I would think once the fundraising is starting and we're going to get our first investments, we're going to start thinking about building the next steps, which is the metaverse and stuff. But that will be all discussed with our investors, with the board of investors, with the companies that are also participating in the project by outsourcing and using the platform. And once we reach to that point, obviously it will be discussed with the community and we'll provide all the explanations. Thank you very much for the question as well.
And I see interesting question comes from Laura. Rafael, are you participating in the sticker contest? Do you like how the members create them?
Thank you for the question. To be honest with you, I did not participate in the contest myself, but I did see some stickers that were created, which are very cool, and I do like them. And I did see them in the chat today before the stream. If you guys want, not even that you, if you want, I will. I will participate in this contest. I think it's cool. I think it's it's fun and it looks good in the chat once we start posting them. So yeah, I did not participate, but I will, especially since it was mentioned on the live stream. Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Okay, if that was all, that's guys, what I did you say something, Olga?
That's all questions for today.
Gotcha. All right. If that was all, then we're going to be wrapping up our stream today right after the call. I'm getting back on a call with our product management to go over the implementations that we've made in the last couple of days, and also go over the landing pages that we're preparing right now for a short test advertising. And then I also wanted to remind my admins to participate in tomorrow's meeting. Please do not be late. There is a bunch of stuff that needs to be discussed. And for the rest of the community, I will see you guys next Wednesday at 6 p.m. London, as always. And I don't think I shared this before. I am going to be in Chicago next Wednesday already. I'm actually flying there on Friday, and we'll stay there until January 3rd. So next live stream will be held in Chicago, and I'll see you guys from there. Thank you very much for joining, participating, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.